Live from the VCU Siegel Center, Chesterfield County Public Schools is proud to present the Midlothian High School commencement exercise for the class of 2022. This program is made possible through the cooperative efforts of Chesterfield County Public Schools and Virginia Commonwealth University.
Good evening. Welcome to Midlothian High School's commencement exercises for the class of 2022. Today's commencement is a formal ceremony in which we honor each student for attaining this educational milestone. As such, we ask that you respect the formality of this ceremony. Please silence all electronic devices and remain seated during the ceremony. We ask that you be respectful in applauding your graduate so that guests can hear their student's name being called. Please rise and remain standing when our graduates enter the stage. And as always, go Midlo.
Good evening. At this time, I ask that you all please remain standing for the presentation of the colors from James River High School, NJROTC, and then remain standing for the reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance and our country's national anthem. I pledge allegiance. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought that was for the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated. Welcome friends, family, staff, and above all, my fellow graduates. My name is Eliza Adamick, your proud senior class president. In addition to a couple of my peers, Midlo administrators, and counselors joining me on stage today are a few special guests. To my right are Dr. Mervyn Doherty, Superintendent, Honorable Catherine Haynes, School Board Member, Midlothian District, Honorable R. Lee Ware, Jr., Member of the Virginia House of Delegates, 65th District, Honorable Ghazala Hashimi, State Senator, District 10, Dr. Joseph Tylis, Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Sharon Pope, Chief Academic Officer, and Dr. Lisa High, Chief of Schools. After serving as your senior class president and class officer for the last 4 years, it is surreal to think that we are collectively preparing to take on the rest of our lives. Though our experiences have been nothing like we imagined, the struggles and hardships we faced won't haunt us forever. They're temporary, and we will come out stronger, more resilient, and prepared for what the world has in store for us. In fact, most things in life are temporary. the seemingly endless taunts from your friends after you're caught on Midlo slumped, the awkward conversations you're forced to have when you rear-end someone in the parking lot after class, the deafening silence when you fall asleep in a Google Meet and the teacher continues to call your name. It's all temporary. But there's one thing that people forget is temporary: emotions. The sheer triumph felt after hours of sitting outside someone's house just to squirt them with a water gun. Temporary. The happiness felt when you heard we would be getting an extra 2 weeks of spring break sophomore year. Temporary. Let today and our graduation prompt you to remember that life is full of temporary moments and temporary emotions. The heartbreak you felt when the county took away asynchronous Wednesdays during our virtual school year. The disappointment felt after losing yet another pep rally. And the emptiness felt when you're left wondering, what on earth am I going to do with my life after I graduate? It's all temporary. Nothing is permanent, so hold on tight to the things that make you happy and let go of the ones that don't. In our moments of hardship and struggle, most of us believe that these feelings never go away. And in our times of success and accomplishment, we hope that they never do. As you move on to the rest of your life, keep in mind that nothing lasts forever. Use today as a stepping stone to get out into the world, make mistakes, and make memories. Cherish the joyful ones and learn from the others. Take chances, laugh, and smile, because at the end of the day, we ourselves are all temporary, but our impact on each other and the world around us doesn't have to be. Congratulations, class of 2022. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to call to the podium our superintendent, Dr. Mervyn Doherty.
Midlothian High School class of 2022, congratulations. In a few minutes, you will walk across this stage and receive your high school diploma. But first, I would like to recognize some guests in the audience today. If you have served in the United States military, would you please stand at this time? Thank you for your service. Now, any graduates that will be going into the military, would you please stand? Thank you. Today is one of several important accomplishments in your life. Your diploma will open many doors, opportunities, and future decisions that you will have to decide on listening and going in the right direction. The question I have for you today is, what is your why? In selecting or making decisions, the why is extremely important. Are you looking for financial gain, career satisfaction, future advancement, helping others, etc.? See, now you have to fill in the blank. The example of my why and the why of the adults on this stage is today, to get your high school diploma. See, my responsibility is not to send you to college or to get you a job. Our responsibility is to make sure you have the options to move forward. And that's something that you have to decide. I'm extremely proud of your teachers, your classmates, district staff, parents, etc., who have helped you get to this special occasion. As you get ready to finish your high school experience by receiving your diploma, please take a moment and think about the people that have helped you. I will guarantee you that 20 years from now, you will think of a teacher that has helped you and helped you become successful. When I often speak in public, I talk about Mr. Ed Shoup, who was a teacher of mine in high school. And I credit him with my success even today. I was the first person in my family to go to college and graduate. As you walk through your journey, remember, there will be things that you won't like, you will be discouraged, but you've already been through obstacles and struggles. So remember to go through life knowing that you can solve problems and that lessons are to be learned, but also experience the joy of where you are and where you are going. So my advice for the future, be a person of integrity, someone people can trust and respect. Dee Brown stated that integrity is not something you show others, it is how you behave behind their back. Respect others, be careful of what you speak and how you treat people. Show respect even to those who don't earn it. It is a reflection of not their character, but of your character. And always ask the right question and listen for the response. Here's an example. A young boy is sitting on a porch, and there is a dog beside him. A delivery man approaches the boy and says, "Does your dog bite?" The boy responds, "My dog doesn't bite." The delivery man goes to pet the dog, and the dog bites him. Delivery man says, "Boy, I thought you told me the dog didn't bite." He goes, "Sir, this is not my dog." Remember always to be helpful. Think of others. I will guarantee you this. When you put others first, success is all around you. When you think of only yourself, it is minimal and limited. At this time, I would like to announce two students who are going to receive the 2022 Superintendent Scholarship. The school has selected these students, and they do not know their name, so when your name is called, please come to the stage. First, Gabriela Garcia. Please come forward. Gabriella will be attending James Madison University in the fall. Congratulations. This is a medallion, but I don't want to make you put your hat on. And this is for you about the scholarship. Thank you so much. I wish you the best. Thank you. Second, William Matthew Notoriniti. Matthew will be attending George Madison University in the fall. Oh, excuse me, George Mason University in the fall. Let's give them both a hand. And finally, it has been my honor to serve as your superintendent for your high school career. As you cross this stage, it is my privilege to shake your hand and send you off in the future. This is my 132nd graduation. In closing, I leave every class with this. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Again, class of 2022, congratulations and God bless.
And now it is my pleasure to introduce our Midlothian School Board representative, the Honorable Catherine Haynes.
Class of 2022, you may have noticed that many adults seem to have lost the ability to engage in civil discourse recently. It is a growing concern. Even educators skilled at navigating difficult conversations, have grown hesitant to engage. A month or two ago, I found myself sitting at a table with a group of Chesterfield County Public Schools staff and their partners when one of them brought up a topic that had the potential to be politically charged. Mid-sentence, he paused with a look of, "Oops, I shouldn't be discussing something political." I replied, "It is absolutely fine to bring up that topic because we are educators. We are critical thinkers and fully capable of discussing politics." Our dialogue at the table continued that night without controversy. It was a conversation that we have prepared you, our students, to handle. Class of 2022, the complexity of the problems the world is charged with solving will require an immediacy that cannot be delayed by the inability to communicate across differing perspectives. I know that you are capable of it, each and every one of you, because I have been in classrooms and seen your teachers in action. Be the person who is able to pause before sharing a meme or a tweet that will close rather than open the conversation. Be the person who is willing to feel uncomfortable and still engage respectfully in spaces where you have the minority opinion. If you can navigate high school relationships, I'm glad I'm done with that. You can participate in challenging conversations with people who share a different perspective. Your ability to reach out to others as we navigate these challenging times will determine the quality of our future. As my dad would say, go have fun tonight, and then tomorrow there is work to do. We are counting on you.
I'm now excited to introduce our Just for Show show choir, who, under the direction of Mr. Finn, will perform The Road Home. Please join me in welcoming our class salutatorian, Graydon Holiday.
Salutations, everybody. I know not all of you may know me that well since I've been cooped up in IB these last 4 years, but regardless of what path each of us took through high school, I think we can all celebrate in these 3 words. We made it. Thinking back on it, those 3 words are also a little bit somber, since they mean saying goodbye to the place that has shaped the last 4 years of our lives. Even though I know we'll all miss each other and our favorite teachers and underclassmen, just remember that 1, there's so much to look forward to in life past being a high school student, and 2, social media does in fact exist, so we can stay connected. Moving on, I feel like our high school experience has been like a roller coaster, but eerily similar to one in particular. Raise your hand if you've been to Busch Gardens before. Now keep your hand raised if you've ridden the Griffin. Okay, so most people know what I'm talking about. So I think of freshman year as getting on the ride, going up the hill like usual, then sophomore year we get to the top just to have it break down right before the drop. Then junior year, the ride stayed broken down for about a whole year, while we got to look down the hill in fear and anticipation. And I feel like senior year, the ride finally started working again and we got to enjoy the rest of the ride. But back to reality, it wasn't some mysterious force that got us through the hard times of high school. It was ourselves and faculty. Even overwhelmed by the weight of the world and the isolation a pandemic brings, we didn't give up. The fact that we're here today in this room is a testament to our undying strength, which we can all carry through the rest of our lives to leave a positive mark on the world. Before I continue with the rest of the speech, I have a few much-needed shout-outs to make. The first is to the day porters and custodians for keeping the school clean and dealing with our sometimes unique messes that we left the last 4 years. The next is to the teachers on bus duty and the traffic guards, like Mr. Mason, for making it possible to leave the student parking lot in a reasonable amount of time at the end of the day. Then we have all the teachers, counselors, and other people who wrote our recommendations this year. And don't forget about anyone who supported you through high school application season. Parents, that's you guys, and families. And then finally, I want to give a shout out to all of you for being smart, amazing, and inspiring, and the best people I could have asked for as classmates these 4 years. Okay, back to the speech. So, a famous mountaineer once said, "Climb the mountain not to plant your flag, but to embrace the challenge, breathe the fresh air, and behold the view. Climb it so you can see the world, not so the world can see you." In not too long, we will all be placing our own flags at the top of the mountain of high school by receiving our diplomas on this very stage. And though we may be at the end of our journey, we can still use this time to think back on and appreciate all of the experiences, people, and fun times that led to this moment. As you climb onto the summit of a stage, one by one, take a second to look around and see the faces of hundreds of peers, friends, and family looking back at you with warmth. In other words, enjoy the air and behold the view. We'll all be faced with many more mountains to climb in our lives, whether it be college or other pursuits. And I know all of us have the ability to make it to the top. Even if things seem daunting, remember that you've persevered through so much already and come out stronger as a result. I know every single one of you is capable of making a difference, doing great things, and overcoming whatever obstacles confront you along the way. And it's truly incredible people, like the class of 2022, to give you the most hope for the future. And to cap the speech off, I have 3 words you might have heard before. We made it. Go Midlo.
Please join me in welcoming our class valedictorian, Nicole Queeram.
Good evening, faculty, friends, family, and fellow graduates, assuming the next 30 minutes go according to plan. I'm sure, like many of you, it started to hit me this past summer that this school year would be a year filled with lasts. Our last first day of school, last football game, last homecoming, pep rally, exams, club meetings, and countless other lasts in between. As we head out into a year of firsts, we all take the next step in the journey of our lives. It is important to look back on how we got here. We often think of achieving a goal as our final destination, but our growth comes from the long journey leading up to it. For us, the journey towards our graduation has been filled with 13 years of sharpening pencils, learning how to eat lunch in 23 minutes, sneaking around the Chesterfield County block list on our Chromebooks, and even navigating a pandemic. Along with each of these shared experiences, our journey has also been filled with the wisdom of the family, friends, teachers, and other figures in our lives. While we each already possess our own wisdom, we will continue to grow it as we learn new information and form new connections. As you leave Midlothian High School, keep an open mind when surrounding yourself with new people. Surround yourself with those who have the wisdom to never take life too seriously. These people will keep you grounded and remind you that life passes by way too quickly if we do not take a moment to laugh at ourselves. Surround yourself with those who have the wisdom to work continuously towards something better. These people will remind you that your life and who you are as a person is not a final product. You are a work in progress, and it is far better to be a product that has taken hours instead of a couple minutes right before class, as we all may have learned. Surround yourself with those who have the wisdom to recognize the dignity within each person. It is important not just to be kind to all, but to be kind to each person in daily interactions. We don't need to aim to change the whole world. Instead, we will enact the change we seek simply by really seeing others and showing kindness. Surround yourself with those who have the wisdom to be gracious, even when it is difficult. Each experience is something to be grateful for, no matter the challenges that may join it. Gratitude is a way to reflect on our lives as they are, while also striving towards more. Surround yourself with those who have the wisdom to be quiet or loud. Both deserve a listening ear, but sometimes it is harder for the quiet to be heard. Surround yourself with those who have the wisdom to look on the bright side. These people will remind you that no matter how tough life gets, you will grow stronger and you are capable, with the help of others, of overcoming anything. Surround yourself with those who have the wisdom to be willing to try new things. The fear of rejection or failure pales in comparison to the happiness that could come with something new. Surround yourself with those who have the wisdom to be true to themselves. The constant reminder of pursuing your desires and not what others think you should desire is critical. Today, I would like to offer my own wisdom. I'm not sure if I'm qualified to do this, as my course load never included a class on wisdom. Instead, I have learned this from one of my favorite activities. No, it's not running, like many of you may be thinking. My wisdom stems from puddle jumping. Puddle jumping has taught me the freedom and joy of being present in the moment. It has taught me we can find a glimmer of joy even when life feels like a storm, because, to be honest, that is life most of the time. So even when you're feeling rain-soaked by the storm of life, find that puddle and jump. Learn to find joy in the present and enjoy the simple things. And here we are now, 4 minutes closer to officially becoming the 2022 graduates of Midlothian High School. Let's remember to have the wisdom to say thank you. To those who have generously shared their time and energy to support our education, thank you. To those who have empathized with us during our funny, awkward, and often intense adolescent years, thank you. And now, most importantly, to the class of 2022, as you go out in the world, may you share your wisdom with others. Thank you and congratulations.
And now to introduce our top 10 students, please join me in welcoming our Assistant Principal, Mr. Legao.
Each year, Midlothian High School honors the top 10 graduates based on their grade point average. We honor these students for their academic accomplishments. The following students were previously recognized and received their medal at our senior class awards ceremony. We ask that each of you stand and remain standing when your name is called to be recognized for your impressive accomplishment. Number 10, Ava Ladar. In the fall, Ava plans to attend the College of William & Mary, where she plans to major in gender studies and English. Number 9, Erica Eidinger Wood. In the fall, Erica plans to attend the University of Virginia, where she plans to major in biology. Number 8, Braden Thomas. In the fall, Braden plans to attend the University of Virginia, and he is undecided on his major. Number 7, Lola Karashi. In the fall, Lola plans to attend the University of Virginia, where she plans to major in psychology. Number 6, Samuel Huff. In the fall, Sam plans to attend the College of William & Mary's joint degree program with the University of St. Andrews to pursue a degree in international relations. Number 5, Paige Dudley. In the fall, Paige plans to attend American University, where she plans to major in interdisciplinary studies, specifically CLEG, Communication, Legal Institutions, Economics, and Government. Number 4, Molly Gecker. In the fall, Molly plans to attend Virginia Commonwealth University, where she plans to major in biology on a pre-optometry track. Number 3, Gabriela Garcia. In the fall, Gabriela plans to major in kinesiology. Our salutatorian for the class of 2022 is Graydon Holliday. Graydon plans to attend Washington and Lee University in the fall, where he plans to major in biochemistry and music. Our valedictorian for the class of 2022 is Nicole Quirum. Nicole plans to attend Virginia Tech, where she plans to major in mechanical engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, your top 10 graduates. Thank you and congratulations to our top 10 graduates. And now it is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Abel back to the podium.
Thank you, Mr. Legal, and congratulations, top 10 students. I know each of you worked extremely hard throughout your school years to finish with such impressive GPAs. On behalf of the entire Midlothian High School faculty and staff, I extend both greetings and heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2022. As always, prior to addressing everyone this evening, you've already heard and received some deserving praise and words of wisdom from our county leaders and 3 of your peers. So I promise to be brief. Besides, I feel like you guys have heard from me plenty over the last 4 years. Before I share my very brief remarks, I want to take just a few minutes to thank some people who I believe contributed to your success and for you being here today. First, thank you, Dr. D and your team, for all your support. You truly go above and beyond to lead the 4th largest school division in the state of Virginia with a personal touch. In addition to your countless responsibilities, you've joined me on school tours, sporting events, concerts, and even last night at our IB senior banquet. When you're the leader of 60,000 plus students school division, we know that's not easy, so thank you to you and your team. Thank you, Ms. Haynes, our school board representative for Midlothian, and Ms. Haley, who couldn't be here today as a Board of Supervisor representative. Both of them have to make very tough decisions every day on a regular basis, but I truly know from working with both these individuals that you both truly have our students, our county, and our schools in the best interest, so thank you. And now, thank you to Midlow's finest. Yes, that's how I refer to the amazing adults who stand on stage with me, who are sitting to your left and to your right, and several others who are throughout the Siegel Center right now fulfilling their duties throughout this ceremony. They have communicated with each and every one of you for countless times, sometimes countless hours, throughout the day, sometimes now with internet connectivity and being able to communicate at all hours, even into the evenings, answering your questions and often providing some much needed support and guidance. While they are certainly all experts in their fields and their concentration studies, I also know they take great pride in themselves in teaching the whole student, doing whatever it takes to make sure you leave Midlothian High School prepared to take on whatever lies ahead. So thank you, Midlow's finest. And thank you, parents and guardians. I often refer to Midlow as a community of excellence. A key component to that community, without a doubt, is our parents and guardians who have been there to support their students. Whether they're talking about supporting our school programs through the countless volunteerism hours and or donations, long drives to camps, concerts, games, and other events, basically acting like an Uber driver whenever you needed to go anywhere until you're finally old enough to maybe drive yourself, often holding you accountable and saving you from making decisions, saving you from yourself, and providing that much needed advice, even if you didn't agree with it at the time, and even more important, sometimes just an ear to listen or a shoulder to cry on. I truly believe, parents, Midlothian High School could not be what it is without you, and your student may not even be here today with all your support. So thank you, parents and guardians. And last but not least, thank you, students. Thank you for sharing your talents with us. Thank you for sharing your kindness that I observed over the past 4 years. Thank you for sharing your unbelievable creativity with us. Thank you for your hard work, your determination, and your efforts during your time here at Midlow. I'm once again in awe of the class of 2020. As I mentioned at our senior class awards ceremony, your class has earned the most scholarship money in my 10 years as principal here at Midlothian High School, just short of $5 million in scholarships earned by these individuals in front of us. And to be frank, the numbers are still coming in, scholarships are still being recognized, so that we could hit that $5 million milestone. I'm going to really quickly just share one of my favorite stories that I'm sure some of you have heard. The story of a professor who offered $20 to a class of about 200 students, must have been one of those big universities, offered $20 to the class, just said, brought a nice clean crisp $20 bill, and just said, I'm giving this away to one of you. Who would like it? Raise your hand. Obviously, and I was figuring if I did it here, but I can't really afford the $20, so I'm telling it more third person, but I appreciate the hand going up because I was also nervous hands wouldn't go up. Today you might have to offer 50 or 100. But he offered the $20 to the class to just pulled it out, and then he turned around and he crumpled it up. After a lot of hands went up, he crumpled up the $20 bill, and then he asked, do you guys still want the $20 bill? Almost every single hand went up again. Okay, so he turned around, threw it on the ground, decided to stomp on it a little, rub it into the ground, picked it up, asked, you guys still want this $20 bill? Almost every single hand still went up in the class of 200 students. So I ask you, whether you've heard this story or not, ask yourself, why did the students, when it was a clean, crisp $20 bill, or after it's been on the ground, stomped on, crumpled up, dirty, why did they all still raise their hand and want that $20 bill? You shout out if you want, I guess. I said say it to yourself, but yeah, I see someone in the front row doing this. Yeah, it didn't lose its value. $20 is $20. You can go buy a gallon of gas, or go buy a tank of gas. Actually, that was a Freudian slip with the gallon, but probably more of a tank of gas for riding lawnmower, I suppose, not an actual car anymore. But yeah, it didn't lose its value. And I'll tell you what, students, the same is true for each of you. Throughout life, you're going to feel as if, at times, that life is crumbling or falling apart. The challenges are getting overwhelming. You might feel as if someone is actually stomping on you and putting you down, hopefully metaphorically, not physically stomping on you. But no matter what, you still hold your value. And whatever that value is, you hold it and know that you are valued and you should value yourself and you're valuable to others. And hopefully people will be out there and will show their appreciation for your value. And I'm hoping many of us, I know we're counting on, benefiting from the value that you bring to the table. But just remember, you hold value. You are a high school graduate from one of the finest schools in this country. Might be a little biased, but I believe that through my heart. JMU just recently ranked Midlo graduates as the most prepared students among all their students attending JMU. Each of you are ready for whatever lies ahead. You got this. You have value. I believe in each and every one of you, and I truly care about each and every one of you. And I'm sure we've got some Midlo graduates and alumni in the stands today. We will continue to take care of you if you ever need it. Please do not hesitate to reach out and ask if there's anything we can do, because once a Midlo Trojan, always a Midlo Trojan. Thank you, everyone. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, so patiently, we will issue all our graduates their Midlothian High School diploma. I call upon Midlothian High School Assistant Principal Dr. Denise Bose, who will begin the roll call to award their high school diplomas.
Hashim Ali Abbas. Asim Nadal Abdullah. Javakir Abdurazakov. Eliza Jane Adamek. Abigail Rose Advocate Ross. Dina Quasim Ahmad. Jungji An. Charlotte Catherine Allams. Saleh E. Alshami. Kyle Wesley Altermat. Kayla Elizabeth Althouse. Dominic Alexander Alvarenga Mendoza. Pap Esifri Ampoma. Aspen Sage Anders. Elizabeth Claire Anderson. Riley Noel Andes. Wilson Thomas Andrake. Susanna Hope Andrus. Jacob Craig Armstrong. Sarah Kristen Arnold. Catalina Lee Arrieta. Matt Andrew Atzinger. Matthew Ward Babb. Joshua Logan Baggett. Kaden Nicole Baker. Angelina Christina Baylog. Lawson Elizabeth Barefoot. Justice Carl Barnes. William Thomas Bass. Lacey Brooke Basham. Jack Henry Bauer. Logan Connor Bazemore. Jack Christian Beatty. Holly Catherine Beringer. Benjamin Cook Benke. Gabrielle Hope Benzinger. Samuel Ellis Berry. Reed Elliott Burtonshaw. Ashley Lynn Besser. Stephen Biamonte. Connor Avery Bingham. Matthew Holland Bishop. Sebastian Cole Bishop. Sarah Jane Blackburn. Tristan Michael Blazer. Alexis Monet Blunt. Lauren Haviland Bone. Jillian Catherine Bonner. Rebecca Valentina Boston. Sophia Amelia Boucher. Emerson Lane Boyd. Michaela Sherilyn Boyd. Reagan Marie Boynton. Juliana Faith Brady. Meredith Rose Brain. Joshua Edward Bray. Kennedy Reed Brooks. Chase Marshall Brown. Caitlin Taylor Brown. Zachary James Brown. Andrew Tyler Bullis. Justin Linwood Birch. Chloe Teresa Burke. Kara Dylan Burks. Kaya Sumja Burrell Junius. Ethan Stone Busby. Abigail Ray Busick. Margaret Louise Butler. Nathan Patrick Bird. Amelia Charlotte Calbreth. Olivia Nicole Candarelli. Elijah Kim Carl. David Francis Carlucci. Kyla Marie Carter. Lauren Jane Casano. Sachin Harish Chanaya. Naya Simone Chapman. Michael Arnest Claybo. Keaton Bryce Clare. Jordan Christopher Clark. Porter Ryan Clark. Sydney Loren Collins. Justin Lane Condry. Annalise Catherine Cohn. Jack Thomas Copeland. Courtney Brooke Coppage. Megan Elizabeth Capola. Olivia Grace Cottrell. Justin Thomas Cox. Corday Latrell Kraft. Sophia Helena Craig. Kelsey Michelle Cruz. Grant David Cunningham. Delaney Kerrigan David. Michaela Jade Dawson. Jason Isaac Dela Cruz. Emily Aaron DeWitt. Jackson Irwin Dodge. Rose McGee Donahue. David Alexander Drummond. Jennifer Lujan Duarte. Madeline Rose Dubraw. Paige DeLu Dudley. Tristan Renee Dumeyer. Matthew Ryan Duran. Paige Douglas Durrett. Braden Walker Early. Lucy Caroline Edwards. Grace Ashley Iden. Jackson Reed Iden. Nicholas Ty Ellsworth. Meredith Cheryl Etheridge. Darion Tyrell Felton. Avery Elise Ferguson. Julia Elizabeth Fogel. Darcy Madeline Foote. Sydney Ellen Fortin. Hunter Grace Gall. Louisa Mariana Galvez Perry. Wanda Itala Gamboa. Gabriela Garcia. Sabina Garcia Carrillo. William Thomas Gardner II. Evan Christian Garloff. Kylie Loren Gaskell. Riley James Gates. Glenn Gelston Gale Gallimore. Sophia Ann Golson. Amelia Marie Giesick. Madeline Bardley Gill. Parker Flaherty Gilmer. William Michael Ekman Glass. Molly Crane Gecker. Harper Elise Gordon. Joseph Aaron Gordon. John David Gorman. Evan Leslie Gould. Emily Jade Green. Alyssa Marie Gregory. Cassie Brooke Grizzard. William Hunter Grove. Nathaniel Alejandro Gutierrez Casadillas. That's Casadillas. Nathaniel. Crew Land Gregory. What's your name? Alexander Elliott G. Bassett. William Charles Hemker. Matthew Lee Hale. Aaron Thomas Hamilton. Dylan Taylor Ham. Ryan Nicholas Hammelman. Ava Grace Hammond. Braden Charles Hanley. Joseph Aaron Hanoka. Ashley Rose Hanson. James Gray Harcum. Bryce Thomas Hardiman. Julia Carol Harp. Sheridan Ashanti Harrell. Declan James Harrington. Jasmine Abigail Harris. Claire Ryan Harville. Armando Villawaven Hahn. Braden Elijah Haynes. Isabella May Hazel. Elliot Delqua Hebert. Shemaya Chanel Hendricks. Marissa Joy Hinkle. Mary Aniela Herndon. Margaret Olivia Hester. Erica Sage Heidinger Wood. Ethan Khalil Hines. Armani Darquette Henman. Nicholas Viet Huang. Caitlin Brooke Holder. Graydon James Holliday. Blair Harkins Honrado. Alana Nicole Hopkins. Nathan Xavier Howard. Connor Robert Schuenfelder. Danny Huang. Nicole Elizabeth Hudgens. Nicholas Eugene Hudson. Tristan Seymour Hudson. Samuel Taylor Huff. Megan Grace Hurt. Alicia Nicole Hutchins. Maximus J. Hutchinson. Douglas Edward Ix III. William David Jackson. Melanie Grace Jensen. Jenna Joe. Adlin John. Logan Maurice Johnson. Sahara Whitney Johnson. William Harris Jordan. Carrie Alexander Kawaji. Amel Sadiq Cade. Gloria Wanjiru Camus. Lexi Elise Kantrowitz. Catherine Marie Corrales. Emma Grace Keister. Sarah Catherine Kemp. Saad Shiraz Khan. Jake Krikor Kacharesian. Malia Janae King. Sarah Elizabeth King. Jordan Jake Knight. Andrew John Kozusko. Connor John Krozik. Anna Catherine Koulis. Ethan Lee Kai. Justice Yvonne Larman. Megan Elise LaRose. John Patrick Laser. Lindsay Michelle Lawrence. Braden Jeffrey Lee. Isabella Renee Lee. Marissa Grace Lesno. Morgan Grace Lewis. Natasha Leanne Lewis. Ryan Blair Morgan Lewis. Christopher Michael Lilly. Roscoe Lynn. Hamilton Bowen Holt Linderman. Caitlin Marie Liu. Caroline Elizabeth Longest. Erica Amelie Lewis. Ryan Holford Lowe. Hannah Elizabeth Lucidi. Ian Mark McDonald. Alexander Eason McFarlane. Natalie Page Mayer. Madeline Bailey Maloney. Brooke Austin Marshall. Catherine Lee Martin. Alon Christopher Martin Suarez. Sophie Rose Marusco. London Inez Matthias Booth. Eliza Jean Yvette Maddox. Lean Mawaldi. Claire Evelyn McCann. John Michael McCarthy. Quinn Patrick McCarthy. Alex Joseph McCrate. Benjamin Paul McDaniel. Savannah Caitlin McFadden. Jake Madeline McGuire. Anderlon McKee. Max Holden McKee. Mateo Jose Melchor Duto. Sophia May Melita. Colin Michael Mendoza. Lauren Riley Mercer. Tucker Grayson Meredith. Bailey Liesel Maria Miller. Claire Elizabeth Miller. Morgan Leona Miller. Morgan Bryce Mishke. Ashton Timothy Misson. Ezadine Muhammad Najee. Cameron Reagan Moydell. Ethan Matthew Monks. Alana Nicole Monks. Alexis McKenna Moore. Caroline Ann Moore. Benjamin Pierce Moreau. Robin Ashley Morris. Olivia Hope Motzet. Naya Elise Mott. Ashley Joanna Murius Roman. Hayden Scott Murphy. Alexis Lauren Muse. Bria Kai Myers. Jason Michael Naranjo. Iman Sammy Nasser. Harry Lee Nash V. Connor Joseph Nichols. Alex Michael Nielsen. Rylan James Nostite. William Matthew Notarani. John Alexander Knuckles. Tyler Blake Knuckles. Emily Peyton Nugent. Matthew Ryan Oberfield. Aiden Lewis Oberly. Benjamin Joseph Ogande. William Henry O'Halloran. Kaylee Grace Ortel. Griffin Walker Osborne. Noah McLeod Oxford. Robert Sherwood Painter. Cooper Matthew Zoltan Pandoff. Russell Vaughn Parrish III. Maxwell Camden Parsons. Kendall Catherine Patton. Danielle Helene Peedy. Zachary Ryan Phillips. Benjamin Thomas Petrowski. John Joseph Pitts. Kenneth Lee Pitts. Cameron Colby Plowden. Lucy Cecilia Poe. Alexander Matthew Powell. Emma Grace Procopio. Madison Schuyler Pugh. Antonio Jose Quagliano. Nicole Louise Queeram. Lola Sarah Karashi. Usher Qureshi. Alexi Paul Rader. Owen Thomas Raymond. Cameron Douglas Reeve. Aaron Page Rigler. Avery Elizabeth Rigler. Connor David Riley. Caroline Grace Rogers. Michael Logan Rodriguez. Kylie Marie Roussel. Brandon Al Roulette Jr. Samantha Sabino Rojas. Samantha Ruano. Abigail Grace Russo. Gabrielle Renee Salomon. Keaton Andrew Sanders. Norel Mila Savraninen. Isabella Amelia Sayers. Kristen Elizabeth Scanello. Scarlett Amelia Shepker. Lauren Caitlin Schmidt. Dylan Joe Schultz. Alex Xavier Julian Schwabi. Jackson Alexander Scott. Laura Catherine Scott. Maria Leila Safa. Jacob Noah Seiden. Aubrey Nadine Sider. Noah Carroll Seeley. Jacob Anthony Shamlin. John Thatcher Sheldon. Layla Amani Shell. Allison Lee Shoemake. Catherine Page Shibley. Thomas Walker Sims. Lillian Isabella Singer. Kendall Regine Singh. Matthew Stephen Smith. Ellie Vaughn Summerdahl. Ava Grace Sun. Hamen Sun. Matthew Younghun Sun. Ashley Virginia Sowers. Heather Elizabeth Spishiger. Cohen Thomas Steele. Colin Parker Stells. Madison Lee Stinnett. James Macon Stone. Braden Riley Stotler. Jackson Trent Strange. Hayden Sinclair Strasberg. Lily Davis Sudruff. Ryan Craig Swaney. Sophia Matee Swift. Jaden Augustine Ty. Fletcher Elton Tate. Ricky John Taylor. Xavier Valentine Temple. Khalees Lillian Tessamali. Hong Fat T. Braden Charles Thomas. Jessica Gail Thomas. Noah Christopher Thomas. Angela Sophia Thompson. Anna Claire Thompson. Melissa Inez Thompson. Jackson Will Thompson. William Charles Lee Tigner. Connor Jackson Tolan Mask. Jackson Bradley Toller. Luis Diego Torres Torres. Sydney Ryan Townsend. Bridget Marie Tracy. Jackson Edward Trebor. Stephen Tan Truong. Joshua Brian Tucker. Callahan Bland Tully. Alexandria Nicole Upshaw. Caitlin Rose Urbanic. Abisha Vakaldani. Isabella Alice Valerio. Nathan Carter Van Horn. Emma Kekona Van Tassel. Anya Elizabeth Varkey. Isla Vihab. Demetrius John Viliadatis. Shriman Chowdhury Bengala. Amy Elizabeth Vick. Alexandra Curran Walker. Tiaja Siani Walker. Anthony Joseph Wassam. Brooks Nathaniel Weeks. Kyle Brady West. Olivia Grace West. Julia Spencer White. Michael Edward White. Preston Darby White. Skylar Kathleen Whitlow. Emily Price Wickham. Owen Carson Widrick. Mac Davis Wilkerson. Joshua Anthony Williams. Keenan Alexander Williams. Elizabeth Catherine Wilson. John Turner Wimbish. Ava Vladar. Leon Anthony Woodhouse V. Tavion McCoy Woodhouse. Cohen Ray Woodleaf. Anaya Janae Woods. Haley Elizabeth Woodward. Jeremiah William Woolfolk. Zachariah Edward Woolfolk. Jedediah Stewart Workman. Tinker Anna Wyatt. Mackenzie Allen Yates. Sophia Grace Yendrick. Lauren Elizabeth Zevnik. And Jennifer Zandira.
As Jennifer makes her way back to the seat, class of 2022, could you please stand? Dr. Doherty, by virtue of authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the School Board of Chesterfield County, I hereby certify that all those members of the Midlothian High School class of 2022 present here have fulfilled each requirement for graduation and therefore are awarded a Midlothian High School diploma or certificate with all the rights and privileges thereto belonging. Students, you may now move your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left, signifying you are official Midlothian High School graduates. Oh, good luck finding those stacks. Where's yours go? I now declare the commencement exercises of Midlothian High School to be adjourned. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2022.